Hello YouTube and fellow vapors. I am really sorry about not making a video in a while, and today's video is going to be about the Rx300. It's going to be a review on the Rx300 by Wismec. So, really excited for this review because, again, I haven't made a video in a while, and I'll kind of explain why at the end of the video, but right now let's just get straight to the review, because this thing is fantastic and I urge people to look into it. So, it is a 300 watt device. It's a 300 watt device, 4 18650 batteries. So you have a battery bay, just pop this down, pulls down like that. You got your 4 batteries, push it in, your click, and then you're good to go. It turns on the mod. Everything's working the way it should. This thing fires very accurately and very quickly. There is no delay on the button, and I love that. Very clicky button. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. Very nice buttons all around. Everything on it is fantastic. The screen, however, has been changed from the original Rx200S. The screen size is exactly the same as the 200S. However, the layout is different. Now, if you can see on the bottom, not sure if you can tell, it tells you individual battery life. So, for example, there's 4 18650 batteries here. There are 4 battery indicators showing what exactly each battery life is currently at. So that way, if you have unmarried batteries, it'll tell you have unmarried batteries. And there's a built-in wiring safety in this device to prevent battery venting and to prevent battery oversurge. Has a lot of battery protection that they added over the 200S. Another thing that happened recently is I had the 200S, the 2/3, actually, not the S, the 2/3. So I had the 2/3. I brought it to Vermont, and I was vaping. I was walking around in a park, and out of nowhere I heard a weird hissing sound. So I looked at my mod, and I was thinking maybe the cotton is dry. Cotton's hissing. So because I was on a tank, I wasn't on this one. I was actually on a Limitless XL. That broke too, so that's a new one. I'll be doing a review on that as well as soon as possible. Hopefully pretty soon. I'll also try to do a review on the Goon, but I'm going to wait until I get the actual authentic Goon before I do that. So, back to the story. I was vaping in the park, and again, I heard the hissing, so I checked. I puffed on it a couple times, and I pulled it away. I was adjusting the wattage, and then I was going to go hit it again. Before I got it to my face, it exploded in my hand. So what happened is the battery vented, the back cover flew off of the mod fell to the ground and caught on fire. Melted the internals and melted the RDTA that I had on top of it. So all that together was a bad day. On top of that, police showed up to the scene and said that I damaged public property, and they fined me $150. I don't believe that that's right, and I think that, if you live in Vermont, what do you think? But I don't know. It's just, it bugs me to this day, and I can't get another 2/3. I will not buy another 2/3. I don't know why the batteries vented, because the batteries were brand new. I bought them before going to Vermont. They were all married. They were freshly charged. Everything was... I couldn't have done anything wrong. There wasn't anything wrong. And it just combusted. So, that being said, onto the Rx300. This thing has not given me any issues. However, I've only had it for 3 days. That being said, so if you're looking for a really high-powered box mod that you can kind of just carry around and just lug around, actually, because this thing's pretty freaking big and pretty freaking heavy. So, it's a brick. It's a brick in your hand that you can attach an atomizer to. But if that's what you want, then I recommend you go and check it out. Feel it for yourself. Go and pick it up in a vape shop. See how it feels. Ask them if you can put some batteries in it and feel how that feels, because there's a big difference between empty and with batteries. this also has a very, very, very unique feature that I haven't seen before on any device. I have seen on an old device, as in a iTaste MVP, no, MVP2. It was an MVP2. iTaste MVP. You know how they had that external battery thing where you can plug in a micro USB to the device, and then plug a USB into the device, and then plug a micro USB into a phone or something to charge it. This has that too. However, it has a actual piece. I don't have it with me because when I purchased this, the box was the display models box, so the adapter was pulled out and it was being tested and they were using it, so I didn't have it in the box and I forgot to grab it when I was there, and they also forgot to give it to me, so that's besides the point. What you do is you screw it on like a 510, so it's 510, you thread it on, and then you plug your USB into it, and then you can charge your phone via your mod. I found that to be absolutely fucking amazing. Like, fantastic. So, another thing is the USB charging capability of this device is the same as a cell phone. It can handle a 1.5 amp charging cable. However, I do not recommend you charge your device with a USB charging cable. I recommend you pull the batteries out, throw it onto an external charger, and charge them that way. The blue screen is from my Xbox just turning off, and my HDMI turned off, so there you go. Alrighty then. So as far as what I'm vaping on right now, I'm vaping on Noble Owls. Noble Owls. Give me 1 second. I don't remember what flavor this is. I know it's Noble Owls. Oh, it's Guilty Pleasure. Guilty Pleasure by Noble Owls. It is a peach pie. So, as far as price range, this is not an expensive device. This is a $75 mod. So if you're planning on spending money to get yourself a mod and you don't plan on going and buying a DNA or a Hexome or something that's going to have $100 or more price range, this works very, very well. In fact, this actually might outperform some of the more expensive ones. However, I haven't tried any of the newer expensive ones because, again, I do not have the money for that. So I can't really review something if I can't afford to buy it myself. However, this I could afford. This I could afford, so that's why I'm recommending it to you. It worked fine with temperature control. It has all the different forms of temperature control. It has preheat control. It has all kinds of other fancy things to it. You can also change the logos just like you could with the Rx300S and the Rx200s. I think the only other point that I really need to cover as far as this goes is, would I go out and buy another one? Yes. Yes, I would. I would own 2 of these. I would. I downright would. And if you guys want, they're $75 usually retail, or $80 retail. If you want, there are 4 different color options. There is a full silver. There is a full black, which is what I have. There is a black with carbon fiber, which looks beautiful, by the way. And then there's a silver with carbon fiber, which also looks amazing. So if you guys want to go check out those other colors, you guys can go to the website. I will put the name of everything on the link and the description. So if you guys want to go check them out, I'll have those for you. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you guys are coming back to the channel, or if you guys have been here since when you guys are waiting for me to make another video, I really apologize for all that, and I'm going to try my best. I really am, and I'm going to try to make it up to you guys and try to earn back my subscribers and maybe earn more subscribers. So if you could, if you're new to this channel and you just stepped by and this is the first video you see, thank you so much for watching this video. A little backstory: I started my video a while ago. You can go and check out my vlogs to kind of understand how and why I started my channel, and then from there it kind of just took off. I didn't really do too much, and then I kind of like was on and off because of work and then other circumstances, and then my fiance moving in, and then now recently my fiance leaving me, so me trying to get my life back on track and trying to understand, you know, what went wrong and how to fix my end of things so everything's good. Yeah, it's just been really difficult, and I appreciate everyone who's been there to help me through everything, and I definitely appreciate my friends, and I definitely really also appreciate White Cloud Hookah Lounge. They have been fantastic to me over these past 3 years. They have been the best vape shop that I could have asked for, and yeah, I have no complaints from them, or from them, anything. So thank you everyone, and I'm gonna try my best to make more videos. So keep calm and vape on.